Alright, well, I guess I have your attention now. I don't know what the title is yet, but I know it's going to be an attention-grabbing title. So, Americans pretty much all know that there's a crazy race war happening, right? And I don't know if it's worldwide or just around here, but I think it pretty much started because people started recording incidents with cops, and then it just kind of spread into this big old race war. So anyway, that's happening. Meanwhile, I'm just doing me. I'm minding my own business. I'm not protesting. I'm not doing none of that stuff. I have my opinions, as does everyone else. But here's the thing. Tonight I was at work, and this guy ordered something that, for whatever reason, I forgot that we don't have it anymore. However, they never took the button off of the computer. So I just went with it. I punched the button and, put it up there, and then he wanted like extra sour cream, whatever. So my boss waits till I get through all of this. He's got a headset on and he hears the whole thing. Waits till the end and he goes, "Oh yeah, we don't do those anymore." And I'm like, "Why'd you wait this long to tell me that?" And I felt really stupid, and I'm like, "I'm so sorry, sir." And the guy at the menu was like, "Okay." And then we talked about other options. We got a different thing going, got his whole order, but I was all befuddled and I was confused, and I just I just was confused and everything. I don't know. I think I was doing too much stuff at once. I was by myself in the window, which normally I can handle, but I just was completely lost. Anyway, we got the whole thing done. He gets to the window, and then he's just really mean to me. He's really rough, whatever. And I get it. I spaced out, and I had a moment, I get it. So I admit that I made a mistake. I get that, and I have no problems admitting that. However, never once did I disrespect the guy. Never once did I call him any names or, nothing like that at all. Nothing. I was super polite to him, like I always am for most customers. But anyway, he just got real snappy with me, and I tried to hand him his drink, and he's like, "Hold on a minute." And I'm like, "Whoa, all right." It's like, dude, chill. Now, this is important. This is like a black guy, probably in his 60s or something. I don't know, 50s or 60s. So he's like a older, middle-aged to young, old, I don't know, whatever guy. And he's black. Now, why is that important? If you saw the title, you already know why that's important. So I was like trying really hard to bite my tongue because I knew that I originally was in the wrong. He's turned this into like him just being a complete jerk. Almost said something not so nice, but yes, he was just not being nice. And this is a PG channel, y'all, so we're gonna keep it that way. Anyway, he was not nice, and the whole transaction went like just rough because he was super like snappy and whatever. So finally got him his food and got the whole transaction done, and just as he's pulling away, he yells out at me, "You need to stop being racist," or something along those lines. And I'm like, wait, what? What? How did this become a race thing? Are you serious right now? So here's the thing, y'all. I'm white. I'm as white as they come. Now, I was like literally breathless and speechless for a minute. I could not like figure out in my head what just happened. Like, how did it go from we don't have that item anymore to I'm a racist? What? So I was just like stunned by this. Now I want to add something that occurred roughly half an hour later, just to prove a point. Another vehicle came through the drive-thru. It was an older black guy and his lady, maybe his wife, daughter, I don't know who she was. But anyway, they came through the drive-thru, and they had a card. It was like a different kind of card I haven't really seen much of. Maybe not even at all. I don't remember. But anyway, very rare card. And they had, their total was $29.35. I swiped the card and phone trying to transfer funds from her savings to her checking or whatever. Meanwhile, I got a line piling up in the drive-thru. I asked the manager what I should do about it. He's like, well, I have to pay for it one way or the other. But by the time this all got said and done, all their food was made, and it was like, we're not going to just throw it away. And I tried to do a manager discount on it, but since it already ran the card, it wouldn't let me do that. It wouldn't let me do a discount just on the rest. So I was like, all right, well, let's do this a different way. So I basically refunded the whole thing. The money went right back on the card. And then I did a 50% discount because that's about what it paid. And after I did that and ran the card, that brought it down to 2 cents. I'm like, cool. So I just did cash tender for 2 cents because no one cares. It's 2 cents. And they got their meal for half price. And I felt bad for them. You know, I've been there before. Many, many times I've been there to not have enough. Usually I'm okay because even if I don't have enough, I know that. I keep better track of my money and lack thereof. But once in a while that happens. I've had where there were charges to my account that I didn't know were happening, and so my account was lower than I expected it to be. I've had that happen before. So, you know, I was super, super nice with them, and they were very, very grateful, you know, and they appreciated it. Now, if I were racist, do you really think that I am gonna, like, mistreat one black man, but then treat the next black man like he's king of the world? No. If I'm a racist, if I'm absolutely anti-black, I'm going to treat them all like garbage because that's how it goes. I don't do that because I am not racist. But yeah, that's what happened to me today. This whole time I've just been on the sidelines and seen headlines. I don't pay much attention to the news, but I get a lot of headlines that I get notifications for on my phone. So, you know, I see what's happening in the world. I'm not completely in the dark. I just don't flood my brain with that stuff because I would go insane. Once I read an article, there's a whole list of other articles below at the bottom of the page, and then I go to another one, and next thing I know, 2 hours has passed, I've read 20 articles, and I just completely lost time. So I don't typically read them much. But anyway, I do look at the headlines at least. And that's honestly more than enough to keep you in the loop. So anyway, yeah, I was just taken aback by that. I've never been accused of being a racist before that I can remember. Because as far back as I can remember, I've treated everyone the same. It's how my mom raised me. And so, and I mean, I've told people, I firmly believe that everyone has a little bit of racism in them. Now, there's a difference, though, between racism and bigotry. Just because someone has a preconceived idea or notion about a person based on their race does not mean they mistreat that person or that they treat them any different because of it. And that's where the difference lies. Absolutely, I will never treat someone worse or different because of the color of their skin. But do I have preconceived ideas and notions in my head? Yes. Why? Because so many live up to stereotypes. And that's not just black people, that's all races. Even white people like myself.